hello, welcome to our number one show in the entire America, interviewing people who were famous and who are now dead but still famous. Today we have with us a person who was very famous. Her name was Matilde Montoya Lafragua. Let's give her a loud welcome applause.
Hello, it's a pleasure to accompany you tonight. I could not resist such an invitation. Really, thank you very much.
Don't mention it's a great honor to be able to interview you. That get out further ado. Let's start.
Yes, let's get started. For a thrill!
Well, Matilde, when and where were you born?
I was born on March 14 in 1859 in Mexico City.
Oh, that's great for Mexico. Greetings and love to your Mexican brothers. Well, how about you tell us a little about your life, about your story?
Of course, yes. Well, my mother was called Soledad Lafragua and my father Jose Maria Montoya. I had a sister, but she died when I was still very young. I was raised as an only daughter. My mother made a lot of effort with me. At 4 years old, I already knew how to read and write. At 11 years old, I was ready to enter high school. And at 16, I began to educate myself as a midwife, but my dreams were more ambitious. I wanted to be a doctor, and it was hard work to achieve it.
Okay, what was your clothing style?
My clothing style was somewhat conservative, and of course, because of my profession, I almost always used my doctor's gown. And as an added fact, my dear, running with a dress was not the most comfortable.
Okay. Okay, that has been beautiful, and I know that you have managed to inspire many women with your life story. So the next part of your story, tell us more about your professional and what contribution did you left to the world.
When I entered the National School of Medicine, I was the only female student. Many people told me that women could not be doctors, but my mother and my friends were on my side. At the end of the first year, the university tried to expel me, so I decided to write a letter to the President of Mexico to ask for help, and I also wrote to the university asking them to stop being so unfair to me. So I was able to finish my classes, but once again the university tried to make me fail and prevented me from taking the final exam. But once again I wrote to the president to intervene again, and this time a law was passed allowing women to study medicine and become doctors. And the president went in person to the university to see me take the final exam. It was a historic moment, and well,
the next day's newspapers across the country acclaimed her story, the story of Miss Matilde Montoya, the first Mexican doctor. Your story is really inspiring, and moving Dirk Matilde, and in addition to founding together with Aurora Uribe the Association of Mexican Medical Women. And now that you left a real legacy and inspired and continue to inspire many women in the world.
Thank you very much. I only have words of thanks, and it is an honor for me to have been an inspiration to so many women. I'm glad that they remember me that way. I'm very glad.
No, thanks to you. Without you, none of the world have been possible. Very well, dear Matilde. To conclude, we want to know when and where uh, did you die?
Okay, I died on January 26, 1939, in Mexico City. I had a great life.
I really you always great life. Thank you very much for joining us. It has been a great pleasure to interview you. Goodbye, people.